Okay, so I see all the time that there's this big phallus, this big misconception that if you're on a weight loss journey and your family's not on a weight loss journey, that you have to cook a bunch of different meals, right? Do you have that thought that runs through your mind? Like, how can I sustain this if I'm cooking a meal for myself, then a meal for my children, then a meal for hubby, right? It doesn't have to be that way. Okay, when I first started my weight loss journey, and yes, I lost over 100 pounds in just a year, and I've kept it off for over 8 years. But when I was first starting and embarking on my journey, my brother was living with me at the time, which that man despises anything remotely green or even sniffs of healthy food, okay? But did that mean that I was cooking different meals? And at the time, my daughter was also a very selective eater, very picky eater. So did that mean that I was going to cook 3 meals? Absolutely not. As a full-time single mom, no one has time for any of that, okay? So instead, what I had to do was find a way to make one meal for everyone to enjoy. And the best thing is half the meals I made, my brother had no idea that he was eating he was eating better food. Because I would take the meals that I enjoyed, take the meals that we enjoyed, and I would find a way to make it better. So we enjoyed like these taco cups. So instead I would use like a low carb tortilla. He had no idea. Same with enchiladas. I would just swap out the tortillas and he wouldn't even notice the difference. Same with breads. I would swap out the breads. Same meal for the entire family. Okay, now sometimes that can't be avoided, right? So what I would do is I would take a protein, right? Everyone gets the same protein, whether it's meatloaf, chicken, steak, beef, any of that. Same protein. The only thing that would change would be the side. So I would have a side for myself and then a side for the rest of the family. Okay, so no more effort involved. One glorious meal. Okay, do not overcomplicate things because that is where you get boggled down into details and you're like, oh my God, this is so stressful. I got to go here for the one and here for the next person. And no, we're not doing all that. Okay, we're not doing all that. Less is more, and simplicity is key in keeping you on track and keeping you going. Okay, so simply take a protein, the family favorite, take the protein and only swap out a side, substitute a side maybe for yourself. Make a salad for the family. You might actually be surprised that your family starts saying, wow, your food looks really good. What are you having? Right? So that they start now dipping into my sides because they're very fantastic. Right? Because it's all about flavor. And now you're kind of moving them over to your model of the world. Same when you go out to eat. Okay, if the kids want McDonald's, you can eat McDonald's, just ditch the bun. Okay, or use what I do, I just do half the bun. I take off the other bun because there's too much bread, not enough inside, and just take off half the bun and eat it that way. Okay, again, it's one place, one trip. Okay, so but at home, it is key to just keep your snacks on deck, to keep your stuff on deck so that when the family's enjoying movie night, you got your bag of Skinny Pop while they've got their regular popcorn. Okay, you're having they want chips, you've got chips. You've got your own chips, okay? Because if you don't, trust me, ask me how I know this, then your hand will start to dip into your kids' chips, right? So you make sure you have your own stash, if you will, of goodness, right? Same with candy, just swap it out for sugar-free candy and you can still enjoy your favorite snacks. Okay, same with meals is I will make small substitutions. And again, I make killer sliders. I just swap out the breads and my entire family has no idea that they're eating something better for them. You're doing yourself a favor, you're saving your sanity, and you're also helping them out at the same time. Okay, so you do not, no more cooking separate meals or thinking that you got to cook all these different meals because you're on a food plan. No. Instead, we're going to cook one cohesive meal, just add a little sprinkle of something extra for ourselves, okay? That is going to be key in keeping your sanity, okay, and making it easy and simple for you. Okay, so implement just that one thing and you'll get a huge, huge result and you'll save those gray hairs at the same time.